Hyperchromes are in jailbreak for over 2 years, and since day 1, we wondered where it's better to grind them. We got this tweet from Jailbreak tester. It says VIP and small public servers have lower chances of getting Hyperchrome. And 2 years later, when I found the large chances of getting each Hyperchrome, I confirmed that VIP and small public servers have lower chances of getting them. But does it mean we have to grind on publics? Since on VIP we have lower chances, we should get fewer Hyperchromes there. Well, that is not that obvious as it seems to be. Because what if we do more robberies on VIP than on public? Then VIP is better? We can debate about that for next weeks. But here I will show math calculations, which will give us indisputable evidences about which server is better to grind each Hyperchrome. Before we start, I wanted to advertise my Roblox group, where you can buy mine and Dory's t-shirts. And now let's go back to Hyperchromes. I have to thank to my math teacher for showing me this. I asked her if it is better to repeat something 20 times with 0.06% chance, or repeat same thing 10 times with 0.09%. As you may know, it was referring to Hyperchrome level 5 chances on public and VIP. In answer, I got pattern how to calculate it. This is called Bernoulli's diagram, and with it we can calculate our chances of getting k successes in n tries. I decided that we want to do as many robberies as it is possible without me hitting pity. So for level 5 it is 1333, and also I made this diagram look more clear. As we can see, in 1333 tries, chance of getting one Hyperchrome level 5 on VIP server is 0.36%. But what is this percent? This percent means that statistically you should get 36 Hyperchromes level 5 if you repeat the process 10,000 times, and so on. You should get 3-4 Hyperchromes level 5 if you repeat it 1000 times. But this is only the statistic. Still we have something here to show. If you draw this pattern as function, where x is number of robberies we want to do, we can see that from x equal to 1 to x equals to 1666, the value rises. But after 1666 it goes down. If we use the same thing for Hyperchrome level 5 on public server, we will see that it rises from x equal to 1 to x equal to 1110. Okay, let's now see how many robberies more we have to do in VIP server, so it would be statistically better to grind there. We will divide level 5 public diagram by level 5 VIP diagram. Well, this gives us weird equation. I expected it to have same value no matter what the x is. Okay, so we see chances are 1.5 times lower, higher. So maybe let's do the diagram for VIP where we do 1.5 times more robberies. So for example, on public we do 2, on VIP we do 3, etc. Now the diagrams are equal, so it means that if we can do 1.5 times more robberies on VIP than on public, the statistic chance is equal to public server, means you can grind either on public or VIP then. But now good question is if we actually do more robberies on VIP server. So I decided to check both variety and server hops for both VIP and public. To do that, I grind 1.5 hour on VIP and then 1.5 hour on public. Let's see the results of doing that. So on VIP I did train 8 times, power plant 4 times, bank 6 times, mansion 5 times, jewelry 10 times, museum 4 times, lane 3 times, tomb 3 times, and casino 3 times. As we can see, the gemstones really help in jewelry store statistic. But now it's time to show the result for big public server. Okay, so on big public server I did train 7 times, power plant 3 times, bank 6 times, mansion 5 times, jewelry 7 times, museum 2 times, plane 2 times, tomb 3 times, and casino 3 times. As we can see, the existence of gem floor glitch is very helpful with jewelry. But anyway, let's compare both and say where it is statistically better to grind. Train is better on public, same as power plant, bank, mansion, jewelry, tomb and casino. And it is equal for plane and museum. So overall, it is better to do variety grind on big public than VIP or small public. So, if you want to do that kind of grind, you should join typical public server. However, when you have lack of skills, I would consider going to VIP. You can grind there in peace, with cost of smaller efficiency for some Hyperchromes. Still, you will hit PT faster or in the same time, so when you are unlucky, VIP is better. But, statistically, big public is better. Now the second variant. the server hops. Server hops method is all about joining the server, checking if wanted robbery is open or is going to open. If not, you switch servers. If yes, you rob and do the same thing day in, day out. On VIP when you join, you always have 7 AM o'clock, and group announcement comes at 7:30 AM, and groups opens at 8 AM. Here we can see that both game pass save us so much time and allows us to get maximum number of robberies done in 1 hour. Also with VIP Garage. I did all robberies server hops, each for 1 hour long. First I started with VIP server, because it is generally easier to do hops on it. So, after doing all hops and noting numbers of robberies done, it's time to show them. I did bank 23 times, jewelry 19 times, museum 11 times, plane 10 times, train 20 times, power plant 17 times, casino 15 times, and tomb 0 times. How the hell I didn't do any tombs? Well, for some reason on VIPs, cargo train group never opens since season 20 update. So, when group doesn't open, VIP server hops won't work. Now it's time for big public servers. Here the number of robberies done in 1 hour for bank it goes 19 times, jewelry 6 times, museum 8 times, plane 4 times, train 25 times, power plant 6 times, casino 7 times, and tomb 8 times. Here comes the shock. I didn't expect hops on public to be that bad for most robberies. Bank also surprised me, but I have to know that I am using the no-clip emote. I know there is a free way to do it with rolling, but I still haven't mastered it. Anyways, now it's time to say which robberies you should grind with VIP hops and which with public hops. So, VIP hops are better for J-Store, Power Plant, Plane, Casino, and possibly Museum. Public hops are better for other robberies. So, we finally answered the question which server is better to grind. The answer is... it depends on robbery and method of grinding. We have to know that doing server hops is more boring, but statistically it is better to do them for all robberies. Doing variety grind on VIP is less efficient, but you will grind in peace there. So if you aren't skilled enough or just don't want to deal with co-ops, you can go to the VIP server and have a bit less efficient grind. You also have to know that this is statistic only. You will see people getting hyperchromes on VIP and public. This is how probability works. In fact, you can see 2 hyperchromes got in 2 robberies, but your chance of that happening are extremely low. Same with servers. You can get more hyperchromes on VIP server, but you have lower chances of that happening. And also, on VIP you do more robberies, so you will hit PT faster. Just when you hit 66.6%, you switch to big public server and you will have 100%. Anyways, now we know everything about hyperchromes. So it is time to make a video explaining whole hyperchrome system. So subscribe if you want to get more info about hyperchromes and grind efficiency. Thanks for watching and remember about our t-shirts on group. See ya next time!